Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video we're going to be continuing our Walmart Clean series, and I'm going to be reviewing today Armor All's Wash and Wax. This shampoo, like all the others that we've been testing so far from Walmart, is mixed at 1 ounce per gallon. I don't know if you can tell, but this looks like it's pretty watery. As we've done in the past, we're going to be using our MTM submachine gun style foam cannon to test the foaming ability of this car soap, and then we'll be switching to a bucket to test the hand wash and the foamage and see how it performs in a hand wash. According to the label on the Armor All, it says it won't strip wax, so hopefully it will not remove any of our sealant protection, which leads me to believe that this is probably a very pH friendly car wash. So we've had about 4 days of rain since the last video I've done, so the car is pretty dirty. Hopefully I'll be able to shoot this. It's cloudy and it may rain again, but I'm going to try to get this done for you guys. So let me get the camera set up outside and we will go ahead and get this started. Alright, I've got 2 ounces of the Armor All car soap and 10 ounces of warm water, and we're going to go ahead and foam the car and see how it does. Well, this stuff is really runny. It has an extremely tight foam structure, and it's weird that as I'm touching this, I can feel the effervescence of the product. It's kind of weird because the foam goes on, at first it goes on thick, and then it seems to just thin out really bad. And you know, it's not very hot out here. It's only about 72 degrees, which is ideal for this, and there's no direct sunlight. So I would have expected the foam, or would have hoped that it would have been a little more tenacious in its grip, but it is what it is. So I will let this dwell. Hopefully we can get 6 or 7 minutes out of it and be back and show you what it's done. Alright, so we're about the 6.5 minute mark, And it looks like we've probably got, I don't know, 80% left on the horizontal surfaces, maybe 30% left on the vertical surfaces. And this is with no sun. Not a lot of slickness to this at all. I would probably say, if you're going to use this in a foam gun, to start out with 3 ounces a gallon. I'm sorry, 3 ounces per 10 ounces of warm water. That may give you a little thicker foam. Alright, so let me get the pressure washer set up. We'll rinse this and see if it removed any of our sealant protection and if it leaves any residue. Alright, so it seems to have rinsed nice and clean. It didn't leave any type of a film. It does not look like it has removed any of our wax or sealant protection. And as we've come to expect, it removed the non-bonded contaminants only. Did not remove the bonded contaminants. I would say at the dilution ratio that I used, 2 ounces per 10 ounces of warm water, that's probably not enough for this soap. I would probably start at 3 and work my way up from there. But, you know, as a pre-wash, I'm going to say it's at the low end of the scale. It's okay. It's better than water. Alright, so let me get the camera set up and we will test the foamage ability in a bucket. Okay, well, I need to correct one error. This is actually called Armor All Ultra Shine Wash and Wax. I didn't say the Ultra Shine part, so if any of you caught that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is we're going to put 3 ounces because this stuff is so thin. I mean, it's near like water. You can see the viscosity is very, very thin. Okay. It does create a little bit of a bubble lather structure when you hand agitate it. It's pretty weak looking so far. Unlike the other car washes that were very viscous, this is already dispersed from the bottom. There's no shampoo at all on the bottom. It's already dispersed in the water. So I'm going to go ahead and get the pressure washer and we'll agitate this and see what kind of foamage we get out of the Armor All. Okay, it took a few extra trigger pulls on the pressure washer to get this to actually foam, but it comes up with a very nice dense foam. There really is not much scent to this shampoo, and I basically feel absolutely no, it feels just like water. There's really no slickness to this. I guess the test is going to be to see how long this foam will actually sit here as we're conducting our wash. So as I've done in the past, I'm going to use about 5 wash mitts. The reason I do that, I have to explain this every time because people always ask me about the 2-bucket method. I use about 5 wash mitts to do this car. That way I can use a wash mitt and discard it to go in the laundry, so I never take a dirty wash mitt and put it back in the clean soap bucket. Even if you use a 2-bucket method with grit guards, rinsing the wash medium out, you can't get all the dirt out. It's impossible. It needs to be put in a laundered in a washing machine to get all the dirt out. Okay, dunking it a few times and wringing it out does not get all the grit out. So anyway, let me get the camera set back up and we'll go ahead and do our hand wash on the car. Well, of course, as soon as I get done, it's starting to sprinkle again, but I wanted to just give my final thoughts on the Armor All Wash and Wax. I think at best, it barely makes the grade into the mid-level wash. It doesn't do anything great. It's just okay. I think if you want to use it in a foam gun, you probably need to start at 3 ounces per 10 ounces of warm water. And I would say also that if you want to use it in a bucket wash, it would probably be better to at least use 4 ounces and maybe even 5 to get some, because there's just no slickness in the water, and that's what really bothers me about the wash the most. So the question is, would I buy this wash again? The answer to that would be no. I probably will use it to do some washing on the dirt bike if it's even strong enough to cut the mud that gets accumulated on there. But so far, I'm going to have to say that of the soaps that we've tested here in the Walmart Clean series, that the Meguiar's Gold class is by far the best one, and that's what I would buy if it was the choice between the two, for sure. But I hope this video was informative. I hope that these are helping you to make an informed decision when you're able to go out and purchase a car soap for your car. And we'll talk to you guys on the next video.